Why is it blinking?
Why is it blinking?
Oh, I think we're fine.
I think we're fine. Okay, I'll cut this out. We'll redo the intro.
Hey!
Hey guys!
Hi!
I'm not gonna cut it out. I
No,
don't think so.
don't.
That's too
There's
cute.
no point.
Okay, guys. Well, we are here with I don't know if it is for you. This was a very anticipated episode.
I was.
I have been looking forward to this episode.
And then,
on that note, let's just jump right into the stinkers.
oh my god.
This is musical horror movies,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Which you'd think we'd have more stinkers. But the two we have really made up for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stinkers are stinkers. Everything else is gold.
Yeah, beautiful.
Gold.
Love it.
We're going to get the first stinker out of the way because I want it out of the way. It's Ed Gein the musical. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Please stop. I'm just going to read my notes.
Read them.
Okay. So I have 2 quotes in here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I have a few.
It's please no, please stop, kill me. That's how my notes start.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They stole every song.
Oh, they did.
My quote of, but it's a musical. And now with yeast.
Now with yeast.
And then it just goes back to the, oh my god, luck be a lady, stop.
Yeah. Mine is, I have quotes.
Mm-hmm.
First one. Shut up, you whore. I don't know why I wrote that.
Because we wanted him to shut up.
Probably. But I have quotes around it.
Yeah.
And something scribbled out. I've been on a lot of cold medicine.
Same.
So, some of these are fever.
Remember last episode when I said I've been sick?
Uh-huh.
It
It stopped.
I just think the infants and I are giving it back and forth to each other because, like, snot bubble children,
Yeah.
you know? So.
They're gross. Kids are gross. Then I have, yes, you Willy Wonka ass bitch.
Yeah. They kept messing. Degradation.
Yeah.
Decapitation. It was awful.
I just wanted to watch Gene Wilder as I wash.
Okay, do you want to know why I am, like, super pissed at this movie?
Was it hold on, this is my next note, acid jazz slam poetry?
No.
Because that's what got me.
No.
What was yours?
I missed my hockey game for this.
Ooh.
My team was playing. It's hockey season, so 6 nights a week there's hockey on my TV.
That's a lot of nights.
Well, so my team plays 3 a night. Not 3 a night, 3 a week.
Okay.
3 to 4
boys.
They play 3 to 4 games a week. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm a hockey fan who is slowly turning her husband, who has never watched hockey, into a hockey fan.
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of person that, like, oh, there's a hockey game on, I'm going to watch it, I don't care who it is. But now we're specifically watching it because he was like, I need to find a team. And I was like, well, the only way to do that is to watch them play.
Yeah.
So we're watching as many hockey games as we can.
Okay.
3 a night, 6 days a week. There's a lot of hockey.
It's a lot of hockey.
But my team was playing last night, and I had to turn it off at first intermission to watch this shit.
Yeah.
We won. But still, I had, like, the score pinned on my phone, and I'm like, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Pissed.
I have a few more quotes. I'll buster her Keaton.
Yeah.
Tickle her butt and make her sweat.
Yeah.
You don't mutilate your friends.
I hate this movie.
It was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Look,
It was the jukebox musical of your nightmares.
Look, we understand that these people have made a movie and we haven't. And we understand that they have a streaming and we don't. Well, we do, but not a movie. However, you're here to listen to our opinions about things, and this one sucks.
It's bad. When you say they're streaming, like streaming on Tubi is difficult.
Did you notice there's a 2023 movie streaming on Tubi?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Silent Hill thing. Having
Flip
trouble.
them. Yeah, I am.
But there's Die.
Is there?
Oh, is it Burt's Bees?
Yeah.
There may not be. Oh, but it's red. Unless they use paprika.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. Oh. It's the cold medicine, y'all.
Yeah.
All I have is daytime cold medicine. And that's like objectively the worst.
I hate daytime cold medicine. It's awful. Just as bad as this movie.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Over it. Just don't go watch it.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
No.
This one.
Where are we here? Oh.
This took me 3 nights to watch.
I only have one note on it.
Yep. I see it. And I think the same thing.
Am I on drugs?
Am I on drugs? It feels like a really bad trip.
Yeah.
Like what I would imagine a really bad trip to be like, at least.
Weird little alien thing. Well, you can see it because the poster I downloaded for it has the little alien. So you can see the little alien. And he, like, steals a uvula, runs off into Magic Land, and eats the uvula.
And then gets eaten by a crow, but then inhabits the body of a discarded teddy bear, and then eats the crow, and then gets rehatched into his original body from a crow's egg, and then gets eaten by a crow again. And then that's what brings us to the movie.
We can't make this up.
I'm not. So, multiple nights to watch this. Mm-hmm. First notes, my uvula, and then put clothes in dryer. This is important for later, okay?
Okay.
Quote, he lives an easy life of lying and being selfish. I thought that was a great line.
Yes.
Then I said, I've seen this ? I know I have. Skip to the next day. Next night, I didn't put the clothes in the dryer. I didn't put the clothes in the dryer. Then I said, never trust a sailor. And then I have been informed that not only have I seen this before, but I have recommended it to people before. And then I said, under what context did I recommend it? And he says, you recommended it when asked for claymation special effects that remind one of Army of Darkness. And, like, I guess
the California Raisins Christmas special.
That's what this was.
But I love the California Raisins Christmas special because the Carol of the Bells, Quasimodo is conducting the sentient bells. And they bang themselves in the head. And there's a stupid bell who is the last note of the song. And he keeps messing up. And he, like, there's a fly flying around. And it lands on his nose. So he bangs himself in the nose. And Quasimodo's like, "Urgh!" And then he takes his bell ringer and he's like, and throws it, and then, like, he tries to reach for the bells below him hammer, and he, like, rips it away, and he goes, I lost mine, right? And then at the end, to ring the stupid bell, Quasimodo pulls a slingshot and bongs him for the final bong of the song.
That's cute.
Much better than this movie.
Yeah. This was a trip.
A bad trip.
Yeah, it felt like a really bad trip. It did have a really good line in it, though. He had a knife. Why didn't he use that?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was cognizant for that scene.
There it is again.
What is... Excuse the...
It's redneck season.
Yeah. Apparently it's also cuffing season.
It is. It is cuffing season.
Hmm.
Get a big boy.
Like a bad boy.
I do have another note on here.
Yeah.
Grandpa is a force ghost? ? I don't know what that says. Is that...
Oh, you were making a note to listen to Imogen Heap.
Is that what that says?
That's what it looks like it says. You need to take a picture of it. Just that part. Take a picture of that, and then let them know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Imogen
Tell me
Heap.
what this says.
Imogen Heap.
I'm asking, do you remember? I know you remember. Do you remember that episode of Seinfeld?
Yes.
And it turns out it was just a quote from Planet 9.
Uh-huh.
Or Plan 9.
Yep. And I love it. Was it Elaine or Kramer that was so matter of fact about what it said?
I think they both were.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Complete nonsense. So yes, please. I'm going to put it right here.
Yeah. It's Imogen Heap, right, guys?
Tell me what this says. What was this note?
Imogen Heap. That's what it looks like.
It does, but I'm also getting...
Let me see.
Ilm Gehring.
Ermagod Jobu.
Ilmagin.
Ermagerd.
Maybe I was doing like an Ermagerd. I don't know.
Ermagerd.
What's happening with me anymore?
Ermagerd. This movie sucks.
It's a trip. That was just someone stealing a catalytic converter.
I don't know. I was looking at my house because my house is right there.
Yeah.
Moving on.
It was a trip.
Ugh.
Make sure you have a nice support system with you when you watch this.
Do not be like a trip, bet, and then take hallucinogens. Don't do it. Don't. If you want to take it for the next movie, they did too. So, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But not for this one, please. We love you.
And we don't want that.
And we don't want you eating paint off the walls for the rest of your life. I know someone that happened to.
Really?
Yes. So.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
This next one's not as bad.
Okay, so I turn it on. I turn it on, right? You told me that it was Trey Parker, Matt Stone. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll wait for Husband because
it's
South Park. Right? And I'm like, okay, been saving this movie for you. Let's watch it. Turn it on, and it says trauma. And I go, oh, God. And he goes, what? And I went, trauma. And he goes, okay. And I went, trauma. Thanksgiving. Trauma. And he went, uh-oh. He loved it. This is like his favorite movie ever now.
Yeah.
And so there's a scene where Alfie's talking to Shaw? Is his name Shaw? The one that hatfished us.
Oh, yeah.
We got hatfished.
Don't get me started.
Did you have the same reaction when he took his hat off?
Did you go? Because I did.
Yeah, hatfish.
I'm not gonna say it on but because it's mean. I'm being mean right now.
So Alfie's talking to Shaw, and I go, so I'm not a huge South Park fan. I'll watch South Park if it's on.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a massive South Park fan. I've seen episodes, I watch episodes. It's not like I hate it. I won't turn it off. But so I'm sitting there and I'm staring at it, and I can't tell Trey and Matt apart if you paid me. Like, I just can't. So I'm sitting there and I'm staring and I go, all I hear is Mr. Garrison. And Tyler goes, no, Trey Parker does Mr. Garrison. And I went, but I hear Mr. Garrison. And he pulls up the thing and he's like, Trey Parker does Mr. Garrison. And I'm going, then I hear somebody I recognize. Maybe it's a character that I don't know the name of because I don't watch South Park enough. And he's like, well, Trey's the one that does Mr. Garrison. So I pull up the movie, and I'm like, Alfie, Trey Parker. And he goes, oh, I thought you were talking about the other guy. And I was like, no, I'm talking about the guy that sounds like Mr. Garrison. And he goes,
Parker is Packer.
Yeah.
Parker's Packer. That's how I remembered. I don't know who Matt Stone was in this one.
He was tall, sounds like Kyle with a weird accent.
Was he the one that got put in timeout?
He's the one with the fro.
Oh, okay.
So the one that got put in timeout. We'll get there. So he's like, oh, I just thought you were talking about the other guy. And I go, no, I was talking about the guy that sounds like Mr. Garrison. And he goes, well, yeah. And I go, let's start this conversation over. Hey, babe, I hear Mr. Garrison. And he goes, yeah, that's because that's Mr. Garrison. Good job. You did right. That is exactly that.
I want to tell you the conversation I had during, I think it was one of our top ones, honestly. But we're sitting there watching, and he goes, huh, is that Cinderella? And I went, Cinderella? And he went, song. And I went, Cinderella song? And then he went, lyrics. And I went, you just asked me, is that Cinderella song lyrics? And he went, yeah, is that Cinderella song lyrics? And I was like, put yourself in my shoes. I'm missing half of the context of whatever it is we're talking about.
And you know, the number one saying over at my house is context clues, right?
Yeah.
But none.
He was asking, well, more commenting, this song sounds like the lyrics were written by the band Cinderella.
I would have never guessed that.
Who could have? Please tell me who could have.
I've forgotten that. And I kept thinking, like, that's not the girl from the live action Cinderella. And the other Cinderella is probably dead now.
And that's definitely not bad Cinderella.
No. And that's not Brandy either. So, like, I don't know what's going on.
Nothing but respect from my Cinderella. Okay.
I love this movie.
I loved this movie too. I have a new word added to my day-to-day vernacular.
Is it spadoinkle?
I have spadoinkle written through my notes about 18 times. I love that word, spadoinkle.
Okay, so get that. I don't know if you went to the, like, trivia page.
I did not.
Okay, so Trey Parker was writing this.
Uh-huh.
And he put spadoinkle as a placeholder until he found a better word. It was never supposed to make it into the final cut.
There is no better
All
word.
his friends went, no, just keep spadoinkle. So he did. And I think that should be our word of the episode.
I think so. I think I also had another contender somewhere, but we'll get there.
Was it Shucky Dang Darn? Jeepers?
Nope, I guess it must have just been spadoinkle.
Spadoinkle.
So yeah, if you're listening.
Spadoinkle.
The word of the day is...
We hit it in the middle of the episode this time.
I love it when we do that.
I do too. Spadoinkle.
Spadoinkle.
This movie, my favorite quote, there was a lot of them, but my favorite quote is, thank you, Chief.
The Native Americans being clearly Japanese.
Okay, so apparently Trey was going to college while he was filming this.
Yeah.
Okay. Majoring in music and Japanese. Him and Matt tripped on acid in the woods and came up with putting the chief in. The whole idea of the chief was thanks to acid. Okay.
It explains a lot.
It explains a lot. Did you notice the Angry Birds music?
Yes, I did. I did notice the Angry Birds music.
It was Angry Birds.
Not only that, but the Among Us noise.
Yes.
That was in there a couple of times.
Cartman singing the Spadoinkle song.
I have that in here. It's pre-South Park, but the subtitle said
Cartman voice. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Also, fun fact, this movie is as old as I am.
Also, fun fact, if you take out the comedy and the music, this is accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Also, possibly the world's longest setup for a fudge packer joke.
Thank you. I was literally about to say, fudge packer?
35 minutes. 35 minutes.
God,
to be able to drop a fudge.
God, I'm so hungry. Oh, I have fudge. Fudge packer? Look.
Also had one of my favorite tropes in a horror movie.
A horse boy?
No. A crazy old man who goes, You're
doomed. Doomed. So, let me tell you. So this is another. I read too much on the trivia page, but you know I like it if I'm like scoping the trivia page. And this is not my kind of movie. This is 100% a movie I would hate.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love this movie.
Loved it.
So the horse.
Yeah. Leanne. Put some respect on her name. Her name is Leanne.
No, I'm not going to. That was Trey Parker's fiance. He named the horse after her, right?
Okay.
Found out she was having an affair and changed her to the horse that'll let anyone ride her. The whole thing about like
everybody in town's ridden your horse.
Was about his ex-fiance.
Well, I want to say I noticed something that I thought was that horse deserved an extra on their paycheck. Because when they're reunited and he sees her outside the saloon, he goes, Leanne? And the horse goes,
yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
I have new respect for Parker and Stone.
I do too.
Because of this movie.
Yeah.
And my husband's telling me like all kinds of stuff about him. About how like they're super smart.
Yeah.
Like Futurama level smart guys.
Yeah.
And when is it Polly picks up and she's singing to his mugshot.
Yeah.
The number 24601 was his inmate number.
Like
they made a Les
life?
Mis. No, they made a Les Mis reference.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So like, my respect for them.
And look, I have a note in here that says comedians who respect music/musicals are so fine. And I wrote that after the scene where they're all arguing about what key the song should have been sang in.
Yes.
And I was like, why did everybody in this movie get suddenly hot?
Okay, so
Why
here's
are
the
they
thing.
sexy?
Have you seen Basketball?
I have.
I've seen
It's been a
Basketball
while.
once. I've seen Basketball once because husband was like, I showed my husband SLC Punk. And I'm like, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. Let's show each other our top 5.
He followed it up
With Basketball. This was us showing each other our top 5s.
Yeah.
And he showed me Basketball. Do you remember the joke they kept making about your mom and Squeak? Like, to throw somebody off, they would yell Squeak.
Yeah.
Little guy was Squeak.
Oh.
Yeah. And I only know because my husband goes, hey, it's Squeak! So, him and his dad constantly yell Squeak at each other, so that's why it's burned into my brain. Yeah. Shucky dang darn. Jeepers! When he's like tearing him apart and like beating him with his own arm, and he's like, Jeepers!
And then he gets put in timeout.
I loved the timeout.
I love that.
You have to sit 20 feet away for an hour.
With your back turned. Turn
your
around.
back.
You know the rules.
You know the rule. I love that.
Until you
Why
can
was
get your
that-
anger under control.
Why
and
was
you can
that
communicate properly. It's so hot because
Emotion
they're in check with their
regulation.
emotions. Yes.
Yeah.
We love it.
No. Normally, like, anything about this movie, I would have been like, God, I hate this. But this movie was so perfect.
It was.
It was great. I love it.
And I love it because it teeters on a knife's edge.
Yes.
One foul step.
Yes.
And the fellowship is lost.
Yes.
But they balanced it so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, it could have easily have been like
This
dare
didn't
I
age
say,
well.
a Thanksgiving 3.
It also could have been very, ooh, that's not PC.
Yes. Now, there were a few not PC things.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not a perfect movie in that
No,
regard.
but did you know that all of the... I don't want to call them Native Americans because they were just Japanese people.
They were, but I also don't want to say Indians because
No, they
that's
weren't.
not right either. But they weren't. But they were. But
yeah. So
it's
so
weird. It's
so
weird.
the name of their tribe in the movie literally translates to Japanese man.
Okay.
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 So, and when they're walking off, where we've taken by knife point and they're walking off and he says something in Japanese, he says, God, this movie sucks. And every Japanese person that played a Japanese person was a Japanese foreign exchange student that went to their college.
That's so fun.
So,
that's fun.
you know?
I'm trying to figure out what this one... This is another... What did Tempe write while she was on cold medicine?
Let me see.
Skin tone tight Barf City.
Okay, when they're doing when he's having the dream, and they're doing the ballet battle.
Skin tone tights.
The trapper.
Yep.
And when he wakes up and yells, Ike. Apparently, that is a parody of another movie where a guy's having a dream and wakes up and yells, Ike, and there's no explanation ever given.
Yeah.
Ever in the history of this movie. So he just, I'll throw that in. Why not?
Why not?
So Ike.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the ballet fight.
I said skin tone tights, Barf City, because skin tone tights on men don't look right.
It was the trapper in the ballerina dream.
It must have been.
How is that a real? How did we go from an alien ate a uvula and it's horrible to that was the trapper and the miner having a ballerina fight and it was fantastic.
My next note is he was losing his spadoinkle.
Not his spadoinkle.
Oh, and then I guess I found this particularly funny. It's when they were all actively dying. And they're singing the refrain of "That's all I'm asking for." And it was like what was it? Screw a piece of pie. We just don't want to die. But it was the caption saying "weekly singing." And then going, "That's all I'm asking for."
My closed captioning was messing up.
Yeah, I had that a lot this week.
Because he was like, we're going to send out a search party. But
and
my
it said
search priority.
It said search priority. Look, I've been having the hardest time with some of these. I think my issue with Happiness at the Katakuris was actually the first 2 times I watched it.
Was it because the translation and the subtitles were both flashing at the same time?
Yeah, while the crazy claymation psychedelic stuff was going, it was too much.
Yeah.
Too much. But I can't hear right.
Yeah.
My ears feel like I'm on a plane.
Yeah, so you want to know something I found really funny? No, it's not funny, but it's funny. So I'm watching Katakuris, right?
Yeah.
And I elf mode.
Uh-huh.
I don't speak that language. So elf moding through this movie was like
It was like you'd close your eyes and you'd open them and something you'd never expect to happen at this movie is happening and you just gotta go, okay.
Yeah. Katakuris did not make me feel spadoinkle.
It did not. But Cannibal did make me feel spadoinkle.
Cannibal did make me feel
Now look, our next 3 movies.
Yeah, they're interchangeable.
I hope everybody involved with all 3 of these movies has a very spadoinkle day.
Yes, have a very spadoinkle
Have
day.
a spadoinkle day. The sky is blue. The leaves are green.
It's a No, and my heart is as warm as a baked potato. I know what I'm saying.
I love that line.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one of these 3 are we doing first?
Rocky?
Let's do Rocky.
Look, it's really hard to make notes about. It's really hard to talk about.
It kind of is because like I said before the podcast, I know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah, I've memorized this movie. It's really hard to be like, oh,
right, when I feel like 13-year-old Tempe who watched this for the first time wouldn't have much more to say about Tempe today watching it for the 387th time.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
We loved it. My 2-year-old is in love.
Oh.
He sat there and watched and danced through the whole movie.
That's good to know for the next time I babysit.
Yeah, like the scene where they're in the pool.
Oh my god.
And he's like, Mommy whooped her. Mommy whooped her.
Full disclosure, the first time I ever watched a Rocky Horror movie, that particular scene made me cry like a bitch.
That's fair.
I was overcome with the beauty of it.
There you go.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, my 2-year-old absolutely loved everything in this movie.
Because it's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Has a rarity, a dream role of mine that isn't a male role. She's making that face because my dream roles include Mark from Rent and Max Bialystock and the producers. Third only to Magenta.
I can see that.
I love Magenta. I think she's cool. And Jack Black would be my riffraff.
Yeah.
In my
my
mind palace, that's how it is.
We'll never fight over roles.
Never.
We'll never fight over roles.
Never. You know, I almost auditioned for a local production of Rent.
Really?
Yes. The guy I was putting it on was like, you should really audition. Like, I hear you singing back here all the time. I think you would be a really good fit. And I was like, awesome, yeah. I want to audition for Mark. And he went, you'd make a lovely Maureen. And I went, I know. I want to be Mark. And he went, I don't think that's going to happen. And I went, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I hope y'all tell me when it goes. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I want to be Mark.
Yeah. And see, I always wanted to be Mimi, but I'm not...
You'd make a great Mimi.
I am not ethnically able to play Mimi.
Yeah. But you do... I feel like you would do a good Mimi.
Thank you.
I think you would.
Thank you. We could always just be Maureen and Joanne.
It's a good one, too.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, too. I'm not mad about that one.
No.
Either.
But see, I'd rather... And this is not weird for our friendship.
Probably not. There's not a lot that is.
I'd rather us be Mark and Maureen.
Yeah.
Like, you're the Mark to my Maureen.
Yeah.
Like, we'll do a gender bent Rent.
I love that. That has been my dream.
Yeah.
Is to do a gender bent Rent.
Yeah.
I feel like it works still.
Yeah.
I feel like it works still.
Yeah.
I don't want to change any of the names.
No.
Any of the pronouns.
No.
Leave it as it is.
Yeah.
But
we'll keep Angel.
Angel can stay.
Angel can stay.
And Collins even could stay.
Yeah.
But honestly, Collins would work either way.
Roger could stay too.
Everybody changes except... No. Everybody stays the same except for Mark.
Yeah.
So I could be Mark.
Yeah. And then you could sing Tango Maureen. And I can sing... That's not my real singing voice. Moo with me! There. I just want to scream moo with me at people.
Not only could I sing Tango Maureen, I could sing Living in America. Simply for the line, Alexi,
Mark,
call me a hypocrite.
I need to finish my own film. I quit. Yeah. We love Rent.
I'll never forget there was one time I was in the back seat of my dad's car with my friend and, sharing earphones and singing along with the Rent. And when we get out of the car, my dad goes, you sound like you're chanting spells back there. What's going on?
Yeah.
Basically, I have a quote.
Oh.
I have a couple quotes from Rocky.
Yeah.
I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'm just plain scared. Followed by, that's me watching this post-shower, mid-panic attack.
Love it.
Even smiling makes my face ache. And then my absolute favorite from the entirety of the movie. I ask for nothing, master. Then you shall receive it in abundance.
Riff Raff's the OG grave robber?
Yeah. This is a masterclass in camp.
Yeah.
This is absolutely if you're ever how do you define camp? Just watch this movie.
It's funny is telling my 10-year-old, hey, that's the angry guy from the hotel in Home Alone 2.
It's also Nexus.
Yeah.
From Fern Gully.
Yeah.
And the butler from Clue.
And hey, it's Pennywise.
Yeah. He's every bad
Never
guy
been
that you've
hotter,
loved.
as in Frankenfurter, though.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Also, no one mentions it, but this is a Frankenstein parody.
Yes. And also Tommy.
Yeah.
Like, I watched Tommy around the same
Yeah.
age as
Yeah.
I watched this. It's Tommy.
Fair. Yeah. Oh, I do have
It's
one
a
more
Frankenstein created Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have one more note.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I Wouldn't Survive. We cover a lot of horror movies
Yeah.
in this show. And just a couple of weeks ago, there were like 4 or 5 movies that I was like, this wouldn't be a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
This would have never have been an issue.
Yeah.
I wouldn't survive this one. I am weak. I am flesh and little bits of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say no to Tim Curry.
I was just about to say,
In
it's
lingerie.
because Tim Curry's hot and you'd be trying to...
Mm-hmm. Like, Magenta's the dream role.
Yeah.
That's not the character that I am, though.
I was walking down the street just having a fight. God gave me a hero. See, that's my dream role.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dream.
And we would be adorable.
We would. We should find a showing.
And
Dress up. And go throw... What is it?
Popcorn. It starts with rice.
Yeah, but there's... Where he says something and people throw the something, but... a toast.
Yeah.
Toast.
A toast, and you throw
toast.
Throw toast.
My mother's been on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to. And, like, the first time I watched this movie, every adult in my life was like, you haven't experienced it until you've gone and see the stage show. And every time I ask, hey, found a stage show, can we go? They'd always go, why would I want to go see Rocky? And I go, because you told me I haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah. No, I'd go. We just need to bring a big bag.
Yeah.
We'd have to pack a bag like we were going to be on that game show with Wayne Brady.
Oh, let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. Yeah. And then let's go to Let's Make a Deal afterwards. So we're like set.
We'll be prepared. I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know if we've ever discussed it on the podcast.
How hot Wayne Brady is?
That too. Did you see? He came out.
I did.
And I am so proud of you, Wayne Brady.
I am too. I read something that said,
of
of course Wayne Brady's pansexual. It's the yes and of sexualities.
It really is. And you know, I'm going to say it. I think all of the gentlemen who were on Whose Line Is It Anyway aren't entirely straight.
I have met Colin and Brad.
They're not straight, are they?
Probably not. But Brad's hot.
I mean, we know Greg isn't.
Right.
He's been out for forever.
Yeah.
Loved him.
I had the biggest crush on Brad.
Uh-huh. He was a good one.
And Chip.
Yes.
Because Chip is Discount Jim Carrey.
What about Jeff?
Jeff Probst?
Davis.
Oh. Yeah.
He was mine.
But Brad is like the goofy looking bimbo.
This is going to be so unpopular and I feel like I'm going to get judged.
Colin.
Ryan.
No, Ryan, yeah.
Ryan.
No, I agree with Ryan.
Ryan.
I agree with Ryan. Josie. Did you ever watch the, like, original BBC?
Yeah.
Josie.
And, you know, this is all still relevant to Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Drew Carey show.
Yeah.
Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Where they dressed as...
Yep.
Mm-hmm, and then they performed the
Yep.
Time Warp. It's all relevant. It's all relevant.
I've memorized a poem.
Oh?
Yeah. From Josie on the original Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Hit me.
Pretty Polly, sitting on the floor, sitting by the seaside in Singapore.
Just one of those things?
Just one of those things.
I love it, though.
Love it. Love her.
It. Yeah.
Love her. Anyway.
So now it's a toss-up.
Um,
Which one we want to do?
Honestly.
You want to get Anna?
Yeah, because I can't oust
Yeah.
Repo.
And honestly, I'm going to be talking about this one for a while.
Yeah.
You can
we've got plenty of time. We're only 40 minutes in.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can see in my notes when the singing started.
Come through! So, if you go to my personal Twitter, there is my face.
Oh, you sent me your face.
Yes.
You sent me your
I
face.
did. Shock.
the pipes on these children.
Oh my God.
I say children. They're probably like 25, let's face it.
Oh my God. I was I was expecting Cannibal.
Yeah.
It's got a 5.1 out of 10 rating.
Which is criminally low.
So I'm watching and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? How is this not a full-fledged Broadway play with soundtracks and playbills and...
It's iconic.
How is this... Oh my God.
It's so good. Okay, so it starts off as what you think to be a high school drama.
Yeah.
Turns into...
High School Musical.
High School Musical. Turns into... Oh, it's a zombie movie.
Shaun of the Dead.
Turns into... Okay, yeah, Shaun of the Dead. It's a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Turns into the most heart-wrenching zombie movies you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was literally everything you could want from a horror musical.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
It
gave everything. I have quotes. Number 1 is hand sanitizer is your friend. Kissing is not. Your friend.
I feel like I was losing my mind. Savage, the principal in
Rasputin?
Given Rasputin. You know what else he was given? Moulin Rouge. The Count.
Yes.
I genuinely thought that that's what this man had done before. Only to be...
he's too tall.
Yeah, he is a little too tall. But, oh my God.
Yeah.
He sold that.
Vile.
It all did. Look,
pornographic.
Best villain song.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was so good. He was so awful. You hate him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I love one of the lines. The second line of, like, the second song. This is Nate Disney.
This ain't Nate Disney. Yes.
Like, yes. that Scottish nay. And this is Nate Disney. I love it.
It was so cute.
My favorite fish's dish, mother flipper.
The penguin song was actually iconic.
Yeah, it's called the Penguin Rap. W-R-A-P.
Oh my God.
My chimney needs a good unblocking.
Her Santa song
Yeah.
is my new favorite Christmas song. That was...
Because we're telling Santa to come unload his package. Or, no, unload his sack.
Yeah, it was unload your sack.
Unload your sack.
I very vividly remember that.
Yeah. When they're trying to remember the name of all the reindeer. And he's guessing random names. And he's like, no, that's something... Firebolt. No, that's Harry Potter's broom.
and then Olive.
Olive, the other reindeer.
Olive was a prick, is in my notes.
Olive, the other reindeer.
Our main character, Anna, does the Demi Lovato legs.
Yes.
Which, that whole song was so hilarious. Her and her best friend, John. Love John. Which... John and Anna are me and you.
Yes.
Very much. Mm-hmm. But they're leaving their house in the morning, and talking about it's a brand new day.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make it my way, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
While the world is ending behind them, but they are unaware because they have their headphones in and they're singing and dancing their way to school.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was done so well.
So my 2-year-old's watching this with me, and he's just now entering the phase of scale me.
Yeah.
Right? So here comes the snowman.
Yeah.
And he goes, Mommy, up, scale me. And I'm like, it's okay. 30 minutes later, he's going, Mommy, zombie no man. Rah, 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 rah.
He's gonna be a
before
little
you think I'm like damaging my child, Mommy, don't be no man. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, he's the best. Also, it's warm plastic. Is she shitting on me? Is she peeing? It's plastic. It's warm plastic.
I didn't expect to cry at this one.
Yeah.
But, like...
But it's true Broadway form.
Yep. Absolutely.
Here's the song.
And it was that song.
Yeah.
I literally, right after that, I put number 1 with a bullet.
Yeah.
Because that was heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
It's sad. Lesbian Draco Malfoy had some fucking pipes on her. We're looking at you. Call me. Please. Call me. We won't fight over men, but we will always fight over women.
Yeah. Call me. Because, like, she's on the screen, and I instantly go, ugh.
And she cares about people.
I know.
She cares about humanitarian issues.
And her voice during Breakaway. When she's like, yeah. Oh my god.
Her and Chris's little wave to each other.
Yeah.
After him and his girlfriend got bitten, and he just.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it.
Our husbands are
it.
the soldier at war guy.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I love about this movie?
Huh?
No guns.
No guns. Not a single gun. And they kicked ass. It was hilarious.
It's possible to do in a zombie movie. Thank you.
It is. It is very much possible.
Shaun of the Dead didn't have them either.
No, they didn't. And this did something that I haven't seen since Doctor Who. I got afraid of Christmas trees for a little bit there. I got afraid of a Christmas tree for a little bit there.
Everything's fine. The Christmas tree's burning.
It will rip your heart out.
Yeah.
This one slapped me in the face, spit on me,
Ooh.
Kicked my legs out from under me, and said, "Ha, you got daddy issues, don't you?"
So it was a good time. Great
time. So, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to the last, the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's Repo, the genetic opera. And I will not tolerate any slander about Repo.
Okay, so do you know the YouTube channel Miss Mojo?
Not biblically, but yes.
I refuse now. I have boycotted them.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because they did something about like bad movies that one actor almost saved.
Uh-huh. And Repo's on there?
Repo is on there
What's
as
the
a
one actor?
bad movie. I don't even remember. But they said that nobody in it had talent. Nobody could sing. It was a crappy movie. Nobody likes it. And
Paul Sorvino.
it was barely saved. So I don't do Miss Mojo in my house anymore. Because, okay, look, can I speak my truth though?
Speak it.
I love Alexa Penvega.
Uh-huh.
Right? Lava Girl. But,
Yeah.
like, she's Hallmark now. So, like,
Yeah.
Hallmark. Okay? She does a lot of my favorites.
She's revered.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't count the times in this movie she goes flat.
She does. She does.
That's my truth. That's my truth. She goes flat.
She was young.
Yeah.
Got it. She's young.
Yeah. Paris didn't go flat, though.
Nope. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
No.
She went sharp. She goes sharp once, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's intended.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's intended.
So, you know how we're watching the like, at the beginning, they're doing the, comic book style.
Yeah, which
right?
I love. I love that.
And then later it gets to the backstory about Marnie.
Uh-huh.
And Marnie's pregnant. A 2-year-old goes, "Mommy?" And I went, "Are you just saying that because I'm always pregnant?" And he went, "Oh, yeah."
Funny story. I'm going to call you out real quick.
Okay.
On Thanksgiving, your husband said something like, "I have something I want to tell everybody." And half the people in the room went, "Annie's pregnant again."
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, look, I'm not a quiver full movement person. I just have a lot of kids, okay?
Not anymore.
There's nothing religious about it.
Not anymore.
Not
though.
anymore.
Not anymore.
You know there's like a 9% failure rate?
That would keep me up at night.
I'm waiting because me.
Yeah.
Watch.
I mean, I'm not going to be upset if I get to be an aunt again.
I'm going to be upset if I have to have another C-section, okay? Look. If I wasn't...
It's just there for show.
If I My cervix does nothing. Wait, what is that line in My Cousin Vinny? You push on the gas, one wheel spins, the other does nothing. That's my cervix, okay? But if it wasn't C-sections, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten them out.
Yeah. Gotta.
I would just keep popping them out. But,
Okay.
you know. So Sing Along Central.
Absolutely.
My whole family.
Yeah.
My whole family. I've mentioned this previously, but my second born is named after a character in this movie.
That's right. Her kid is named Blind Mag.
Yes. And if she had been born a different gender, she would have been named after a character in this movie. Grave robber. I'm kidding. I'm not giving you my kid's real name.
Paul Sorvino. Paul Sorvino. That's who it is.
So I love Anthony Stewart Head.
This cast is 90% Toxicot.
Oh my god. Well, I've always had a crush on Giles.
And that's fair.
Like,
I feel that's
Buffy and
fair.
Spike.
Yeah.
Like, not Buffy. Giles and Spike. Or Toxicot. Spike. Spike is Toxicot.
Absolutely.
Like, very toxic.
Very toxic.
He's the Eric Northman of Buffy.
Yeah.
But look, respect to Paris. She was willing to get ugly for this role.
Yeah. Respect to Paris that she, not only that she got ugly, but she believed in this project so much.
Yeah.
So much so that when the budget was slipping, she said, I got y'all.
Yeah.
Went to a nightclub, said, pay me, what do y'all need? Pay me that.
Yeah.
Like, I will always have mad respect for Paris for this movie alone. Like, there are other reasons why, of course, but...
You know she had another kid?
London? I had to explain that one. Why why it was funny on two levels.
Because it's London, Paris.
Well, London, Paris for one,
Yeah.
right? That's the obvious.
Yeah.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
There's the character that they modeled after her.
Mm-hmm.
London.
Yep.
Tipton.
Yep. Yeah. Love it.
Love it. Love it. This is one of the only movies where I will forgive a hard front wig. Because fucking course a single dad isn't going to know to get a lace front.
Right. And it's it is a wig. So like
yeah,
they're not trying to play it off as her hair.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They're not trying to play it off as her hair. It's fine. Anthony Iron Lung Head. Because let the monster rise. He holds that note and you're just like so hot.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's 6'1", not 6'6".
Really?
When they're singing about the Repo Man,
yeah,
and they say he's 6'6", he's not. He's 6'1".
Yeah, I bet he's got lifts in those shoes that he wears. For Repo Man, like I would assume you would want lifts in them for multiple reasons.
And so So we're watching the kids fight, right?
Yeah,
as they do, and my 14-year-old loves Pavi.
Yeah,
Pavi's her man. And I'm like...
He was mine when I was 14, too. It's fine.
I'm like, guys, it's Bill Chop Top Mosley. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's Bill Chop Top Mosley. What is wrong with you guys? And he is handsome in this role.
I think so.
Why he handsome?
I think so, too.
Good old Chop Top. Me to this movie. Didn't I love you so much? but I do.
I have one quote from this one.
Yeah?
And that's, Decaf, I will shoot you in the face.
With a gun pressed against your anatomy. I made a realization the 40th time watching this movie.
Oh?
It's Gypsy Rose the musical.
Yeah. It kind of is.
Free Gypsy.
It's like...
Oh no. What happened?
My sweater is tangled in the bracelet.
Oh no.
Looks like I can never take either of these off ever again.
You know Gypsy gets out, was it next year?
Yeah. You know who else gets out in a couple of years?
Who?
Yolanda. Woman who killed Selena.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's on site.
Yeah.
It is on site.
Yeah.
I know exactly which jail she's in. I know the date. It's saved in my calendar. I have the day that she gets out of jail saved in my calendar, and you and I are going to take a road trip to North Texas, okay?
This is recorded, and now it's premeditation.
I'm not going to do anything to her.
I'm just
physically
gonna flip her off.
Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting outside with a picture, like a cardboard cutout of Selena.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. And I'm gonna stare her in her eyes. And then I'm gonna wait for everybody in Corpus Christi to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, because we're not gonna have to do anything.
No, that's why I'm not gonna do anything. I don't have to.
I'm gonna say something. We're a couple of white girls. We don't have to do shit.
No.
Mommy's got it covered.
Do you know, like, it is legitimately a thing that, like, the gangs in Texas have beef with each other over who's gonna get there first.
I love that.
Yeah. Because
we're fall
in love. You have to be aware that when we sing on this show, this is not how we actually sing.
No, this is not our singing voices.
No.
You would
probably never hear those. I don't know about you.
I do a lot of theater. So.
I have this thing. I want to be a theater kid.
Yeah.
My anxiety has always been so bad.
Yeah.
I had a panic attack outside of an audition for a play.
Yeah.
And I cried too much, and I couldn't get through. I think that was just your man.
Oh, no, it's my mother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
We're having a fire tonight.
I'm excited.
Right? So, did you get buns?
I did.
Okay, I did too.
Oh.
Well, not yours.
Okay.
Mine.
Okay, cool.
I got keto buns.
Yay!
Hot dog and hamburger.
I only got hamburger.
That's fair. We checked everything.
Yeah.
The hot dogs, and I got better cheddar brats because those are mine and my 2-year-old's favorite.
They are really good. I don't think I can
They're
have
gluten-free.
them. I can't. What?
Yes.
Can I have one?
Yes.
I just want one.
No, that's fine. I only buy one pack because my son will eat 3. I'll eat 1.
I'll have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we got the big crappy hot dogs that I don't feed my kids.
I don't like them.
I have this thing. I've never fed my kids like the nitrate cheap hot dogs.
Yeah.
I usually get them the Hebrew International because
those are good.
They're kosher and so there's not like buttholes in it. You know?
Yeah.
But better cheddars are it. And then we got sweet onion hamburgers. Gluten free.
Nice.
I got keto hamburger buns, keto hot dog buns. Mother-in-law's bringing chips.
Sweet.
I have so much liquor.
Good, I need some.
So much liquor.
Can we have hot toddies tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
the only problem is I can't put the peppermints in them because they have red 40.
That's fine.
So.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can have hot toddies.
I think I've got some peppermint flavored cough drops that we can put in there. I'm not even kidding. The Ricola ones.
Oh, Ricola's usually dye-free.
I'm pretty sure they are dye-free. I know they're gluten-free.
Yeah. I can't have Ludens anymore.
No.
I know. I love Ludens. But they are literally pectin red 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lame.
I just may have spent $15 more on sweet tart ropes. If I'm laying in bed watching hockey, you hear the and you know what that crinkle noise is?
Sweet tarts.
My husband eating Starburst.
Oh.
So I'm gonna fine then. I'm gonna eat my red 40 free.
I've got a thing about suckers. I love suckers of all kinds. But I know you're going to call me a whore. But I eat them like the owl in the commercials for Tootsie Rolls.
1, 2, 3.
And then
3.
Exactly. I'm surprised I still have teeth in my head.
Oh, that red 40. Blue 1. Yellow 3.
You gave them all to me.
I know.
What do you expect me to do?
She eats red 40 for me.
Exactly.
And I
I'm
eat
the Switch Witch.
I eat the gluten for you. Yeah, you are my Switch Witch. It's my Switch Witch here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to explain it. You get it if you're dye-free.
You'll understand.
Yeah.
It's
an inside dye-free joke. Okay?
Look, I explained an inside joke to y'all a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's all you get.
That's all you get. We don't have the energy for them anymore.
If you want
I
to
don't know
know
about you. I don't.
if you want to be part of Inside Jokes, go to Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only an hour.
Only an hour?
Only an hour. It felt like we talked forever.
And I honestly could have talked more.
I could have too.
But I felt like we were going over.
I did too. Time flies.
When you're having fun.
Yeah.
And we always have fun here.
Of course. Those first 2 movies,
those weren't fun.
those weren't fun.
But everything else made up for it.
I missed hockey for it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Did you see my shirt?
You got it! Yes!
I did. I don't know.
And that fits with Cannibal.
Yeah, get in, loser. We're going to die of dysentery. I feel it.
I love that.
I know.
I got this yesterday. Feel it.
Oh.
It's like not super thick.
No, that's
but
like
soft.
this one. It's the chunky knit.
Yeah.
You know?
$8. I'm cheap.
$3.
I remember when we picked this one out.
Yeah, this one was not cheap.
No, and it was months and months and months of searching.
Yeah. But now I'm a Temu hoe.
Yeah.
Seriously though, okay, listen.
I'm afraid to use Temu.
I'm gonna save it for Patreon. I'm gonna save it for Patreon.
Yeah,
if you
we'll
want to hear about my
it. We'll
Temu
talk about
spending
it.
habits, go to patreon.com/Timpy and 80 versus Evil. First tier starts at $1.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
And you get everything except for the stuff that we mail you.
Yeah.
So if you pay $1 and then type our code word to us, you basically get everything.
Yeah. You
So
get it all.
Anyway, check it out. Remember Spadoinkle at Tave Horror on Twitter and Instagram. And head on over to Patreon. That way you'll know what we're picking for next week so you can watch along with us and not be left behind. We're going to spin the wheel. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.